Welcome back to our second hour of Freight Waves Now. First carrier update. I'm Tony Mulvey, joined by Donnie Gilbert. Donnie?
I fought it. And Tony, we talk about Atlanta so much, and I wouldn't want to bring it back up where I want to talk about different markets. But since Atlanta pops up on our WRI with the largest negative number there is, like negative 13, I got to bring it back up, and we got to figure out why. You know, I like the WRI. It tells me what markets are changing. I like the capacity trends. It tells me, you know, kind of what's hot, what's not for a carrier. If you want to know why, you have to dig in, you know, to these, to the tender data. You know, if I want to know just basically what markets are hot, maybe look at some capacity trends and go to pricing, go to the market dashboard. But if I want to know why, we got to bring this stuff up. So here we're looking at volumes, and you can see over here to my to the right here, volumes in Atlanta going down, in decline. But look at rejection rates going down to 6.35. Both of these dropping together is, in these last few days, is what's caused the Atlanta market to go so negative. Now, is it terrible? No, it's changing. So that's why I want to bring this up. Bounce over to the next one, look at reefer right quick, just because, you know, the WRI takes in both reefer and dry van, and you see reefer volumes are going up, but this is a lot smaller of a market. And reefer rejection rates have just turned up. They're only at 5.38%, but this is headed in a different direction. This is why the WRI is important. It gives you the signal. You can go in and look. And here, dry van expected to be softening. Reefer is already soft, but keep an eye on it to see how much it strengthens.
Yeah, I mean, you look at volumes, right? I mean, they're higher than they were in June. So, I mean, that's the positive side on the reefer side, not the case on the dry van side.
Exactly, and you got to figure this stuff out, and this is what Sonar is for. It allows you to go in and figure out what's going on and what directions are going in. We give you the data. You got to go in and look at these markets. Let's pop over to another market here. Get away from Atlanta. Looking at Dallas, Texas. Dallas popped up on there in the positive. Well, we have rejection rates. They're still fairly low at 6.65%, but they're headed in the right direction. This is what we want to see as a carrier. They're trending up, and then we see volumes turning back around as well. So keep an eye on the Dallas market. Next market here right quick. We're going to burn through these, some of these pretty quick here. On our next chart, we have Minneapolis. Minneapolis, again, we've seen ups and downs with the volumes. Currently, right now, it's kind of on the upswing from a few days ago, and we see rejection rates starting to pick back up. Here, yesterday, they bounced back down just a little bit, but they're still fairly low at 5.35%. Is this a great market? Not yet, but it's changing. Keep an eye. This was a little bit further on down that WRI chart. Next market here, we'll look at some of the ones that were in the red. Houston, Texas. Again, we see volumes trending down. We see rejection rates going in the wrong direction, 5.83%. Not terrible. It could be a lot worse, but this market right here is headed in the wrong direction. Still keep an eye on it. If you're headed to the Houston market, you might want to try to get some more funds before you head in that direction. Next market here, we'll look at I believe it was Phoenix, Arizona. Again, this one showed very red. Rejection rates down to 2%, relatively almost zero, and volumes holding steady. So this is going to be a very tough market. We'll look at this when we come back on some lanes.
Awesome. Well, thank you for this update. Right now, toss it back over to Michael and Thomas.